Y'all ready for this cheat? Hold on now. Look. You're not a little girl, you're a woman. Take my hand. Alright, I quit, man. I'm just, y'all know I play around, man. But what's up, gang, man? I do not own rights to that song. Please don't sue me. I don't own right to the song. Yeah. I'm trying to get situated, brothers. It ain't alright. Let me take this off. Get the tweaking. Y'all see the new edition? Man, let me fix a little bit. Yeah. Y'all see it though. Man, I got it for Valentine's Day, man. It was pretty dope, bro. Like, friend got it for me, man. I'm really happy with it, man. But it's gonna brighten up the environment, something like that. But I miss y'all, gang, man. I've been so busy, yo, like crazy busy. But I'm back. We back, gang. We back with another one. You heard me? Today what I wanted to talk about, man, was this shit got me feeling short. What I wanted to talk about with y'all today was winning. The definition of winning. So let me take these out because I keep seeing that glare, man. Somebody had told me about it too. But the definition of winning. So I've been reading this book called The New Alpha Male or something like that. It's a pretty good book though. It's dope, man. I'm only in like the first 3 chapters right now. I've been reading it for like 2 days. It's dope though. And in the first part of it, he was talking about like winning in life. You know, what's what his definition of winning was. And it really called me to really, think about that for myself. As I'm on this journey, but also for like a lot of people. And my channel isn't just for males. My channel is for male, women, in between, whatever. It's for everybody. Like, I'm not, you feel me? I'm not being exclusive and all. Like, I'm being inclusive for everybody. You hear me? So I wanted to talk to y'all about, what I was finding, my opinions on the definition. And it's no universal definition, because the definition of winning is usually dictated by your culture. And I'm going to get more into that in a minute, but it's no universal definition. So, and it's really no, identical one. You kind of got to create it for yourself. But one thing that I've been seeing in common with like a lot of successful individuals, and I'm speaking from like a male standpoint here, or at least from my standpoint, is that winning definition, or that the aspect of winning is generally when one person can basically develop that form of intimacy, which is self-development. Self-development is a form of intimacy because you gotta become vulnerable and really dig deep into yourself and care about yourself enough to work on yourself, work on the parts that needs healing. So that's a form of intimacy. And people who's winning that life are the people who went through that process, and they're able to, combine that feminine energy with that masculine energy that we all possess. And speaking directly towards males here, it's it's really complicated for males because, especially in this U.S. society, this American society, I guess, um, a lot of males they portray this gladiator image the guy was talking about, and it's basically like a lot of males they grab on the one thing that they can conquer, and usually that one thing is their job or occupation. So, for instance, you'll see a lot of guys that fall in love with sports, and they'll tell you, all I want to do is play football. All I want to do is play basketball. This is all I want to do in my life. I don't want to do nothing else. If I can't do this, I don't want to do nothing. And that's the only thing that they know. So when they fall completely in love with this sport or this hobby, basically, and it's the only thing that they know, the only thing that they really want to do is dominate at this particular aspect of life. And if that's the only thing they're focused on, then that's the only thing that's going to have some part of a light for them in their life. So once they're not participating in that hobby, or they're not actively doing the hobby, life isn't as bright as it should be. Let's just say it like that. So thinking of it as like this gladiator complex, when you think of a gladiator is this warrior that's going into battle to dominate his opponent. And he's dominating his opponent in front of, millions of people. Everybody like cheering for him. Yeah, get him, knock his head off, kill him, whatever they doing. They're really like cheering this gladiator on. So it's edging him up. He's getting hype. He's like, yeah, I'm about to go out here and slay the dragon. I'm about to do the thing. Like, he about to mess him up, whatever. And then at the end of the day, when it's all over and done with, those people aren't cheering for him no more. Why? Because they're only cheering for him for the hype of that moment, for that entertainment piece. So now you remove them. There's no one else really cheering him on, building that confidence factor for him. So now he has nothing else. It's nothing for him to conquer now, because he done his job. There's no one around him cheering him up to do nothing else. So now he's in a dark place, because now there's nothing else for him to do, and all he knows is dominate, conquer, do this. And you can compare this to a lot of males, because a lot of males, like I said, they usually find that occupation, that job, whatever, to dominate in. For instance, think about a football player. Dominates on the football field. But a lot of these guys, when football is over, they go broke, get homeless. A lot of stuff happens that is really detrimental to them, because they have no light outside of just playing football, because that's all that they put everything into. They have nothing else. You see what I'm saying, right? They're like that gladiator. They're edged up. Everybody love them because they're doing this one thing. And everything is built into doing this one thing. Their whole sense of confidence, their whole being is built into playing football. And when football is over with, life is miserable. They don't know themselves. They don't know what they like to do. They don't know what makes them smile. All they know is football and dominate on the field, kill the other man, and let people cheer your name. That's all they do, and they want to live for at that moment of time. I was watching a documentary, and one of these football players was talking about how, all he wanted to do is play football. When football was over, he was going to kill himself. Simply because he didn't want, he didn't know who he was outside of football. And really didn't want to be judged by, other people outside of it. And there was some other stuff to the story, but that's essentially how it was. He wanted to kill himself after he was done playing football. And it's sad because literally a lot of people don't know what to do after that. So life isn't as gloomy as, like life is just downhill basically. And it's really crazy because some of these, when you making money, you doing your thing, you getting clout, all that, you can get women or, whatever you're attracted to. Most part, these football players, they get women. And a lot of them, this is why, well, my reason, a lot of them get a woman and then they probably end up leaving that woman, or they cheating or whatever, because, or rappers or whatever you want to put into this field. Because like I said, it can apply to any male. So get this woman, And this woman, they cling on to for like the most part, for like first couple months or something like that, whatever. They cling on to because that woman provides some type of substance to them, to their lives outside of that sport or that job. And you can see this in your own family. You might have a dad that literally just works, and your mom or his spouse or whoever, the women in his life, they are the ones that makes him get out the house, go shopping, go out to eat, do different things, whatever, besides work. Because a lot of men, they want to find that one thing to dominate at. So when that woman comes in, she's bringing this light to him. So now he's like, okay, now I got something else in my life now. This woman and football that he's looking forward to. But then eventually that woman can become boring, because if you think about it, all relationships have that like honeymoon stage where everything is like going really great and y'all always going out and oh my God, it's so beautiful and all that good stuff. And then eventually, like, you kind of settle into your ways. Like, so and so ain't going to the gym no more, ain't nobody cooking no more, y'all in the house. You feel me? You losing that magic. Like the magic gone at that point. Like it just you there. So then the dude, the male, he's about to go find something else to bring that magic back into his life. Because all he knew was football. She brought in more, but now it's declining. So now he gonna push her away, or he ain't gonna push her away, he gonna keep her, but find something else to bring some more excitement to his life. So when it's all said and done with, he then went, had his football career, probably had multiple women in his life, some failed marriages, probably some bankruptcy, a whole lot of all this other extra shit. Because all he knows is football and dominating that. And his aspect of winning in life was that. Now, I'm bringing this back to a general standpoint where we all at. You can't define winning in your life by how much money you got, what job you have, the possessions you have, the tangible things you have, and essentially, I guess probably like the physicality of things, because all of that can be changed. Meaning, if in your mind, if winning is having this much money and driving this car, having this house and having all these fancy clothes and jewelry and bling bling and you feel me, looking like a supermodel or whatever, and when those things slowly start going away, when you gotta retire from that job you was doing, where them cars started to break down, where that house started to break down, you can't pay for it, and you losing that, where that supermodel body is starting to age, you get some wrinkles or whatever, you think about plastic surgery, your life is, you ain't gonna be winning no more, basically, because you done place winning on all these things that can easily be changed or taken away from you. A lot of people base the aspect of winning on these tangible, monetary, very external objects, basically. And this is why I see a lot of sadness and depression in life, because if you think about it, a lot of people attach winning with money, simply just money. And we all know money comes and goes. Not saying that, it should come and go the exact same way. It should come, you save a little, then a little bit go, you know how to do it. But it's, we just gonna be honest. Some people don't develop a good saving strategy. So money just go, so come in, go, it's just gone. And then they back to square one where they don't feel good because they done lost the little money they had and they attach winning with that. And they don't know, they just lost. And for women, this is really like, for women, I would say women are better at with defining, having a good definition of when they're not really attaching it to many physical things. It's more based on that emotional side and, that confidence and how they think about themselves. But a lot of women do get caught up in this social media world and also, they get caught up in like the guy's definition as well, because then they like, I want the money and all that and all this whatever, and then they define themselves as winning as, somebody that got 1 billion followers, somebody that got, all this makeup, somebody that got all the wigs and all this, and then when it's gone, then they depressed. And we see this now with social media culture. If somebody don't get a certain amount of likes on the picture, they take the picture down. Or they gonna get sad, like, damn, man, ain't nobody messing with my picture. Like, because social media now dictating your happiness, dictating if you winning in life. And we all know, like they all say, some people be faking on social media, whatever. So you can't go by that. Your definition of winning got to come from within. It got to come from, what you feel you are doing, on a good scale in life. For instance, I asked somebody yesterday, and his response was, for him, winning was being a good father, being a good husband, and impacting people's lives. None of that was attached to a car, a job, some clothes, none of that. Now, yes, money would help you provide for your family, would help you, provide for your wife and help impact people's lives. But you can do all of that, without having $1 billion, without having $1 million. But the essential part of it is built on how that makes you feel on the inside, not built on what you have, what possessions you got. You feel me? So then when those possessions are in and when they leave, your definition of winning isn't changing like that, because you can still win even though you ain't got, A and B right now. But eventually you're gonna get A, B, C, and D. You feel me? If your winning is based on what it needs to be based on. And we gotta get, as a this American society or whatnot, we really have to move from that very, that very capitalist society where everything is dictated by money, where everybody is trying to show off some stuff now, where everybody is trying to, make as much money, where everybody is trying to have the latest things. Now, we know that's how the world is running now, because it's a capitalist world. People got to make money, so they got to have a demand for certain things. They got to make things, this high price and make you want to have it so they can make money, put money in their pockets. We know that. And it's essential for you to start building that internal aspect of winning, so that your life isn't always dictated by all these really, I'm not gonna say worthless, but worthless things, because you define the worth for these objects. Seriously, think about it. Shoes. Some of these shoes probably cost like $2 to make, and you buy them for $800. They place the value on it. You pay for that value. You determine the worth of it. And if you base your winning off of that, that's like allowing somebody to tell you, like, basically, one day you good, the next day you ain't worth 2 pennies. And it's easily changed like that. And that's how your life is dictated. You don't want your life dictated by somebody else. You don't want, your happiness dictated by an object that somebody else just made and then overvalued and all this other whatever. Like, you don't want that, man, because it's not going to be good for you. It's not going to give you the life that you want. You're not going to be satisfied. You can have $1 billion. You ain't going to be satisfied still, because billionaires lose money. Think about it, people in stock market. I lose money all the time in stock market. Now, I done made more than I done lost. But if I base winning off of, oh man, every day, if I don't go and make $1 million in the stock market every day, I ain't winning. Man, look, I'll be sad every day of my life. You feel me? Because every day is not going to be the best day in the market. Like, now, your goal is to, have more profit than you got, a loss. But you can't base that on, you can't base your definition of winning off of that. And I'm only telling y'all this because, you feel me? Like I said, I was in a position where I was basing my winning off of the awards I was getting, the accolades, the acknowledgments, the plaques, the medals, all of that. I was basing my winning off of that. And I realized I was never satisfied with none of that stuff, man. Like, I was still wanting more. until I had to sit down and really realize like what winning was to me. You feel me? And then when I realized that, that's when more came to me and I really started ranking in. But I wasn't even, you feel me? That wasn't phasing me because at that point, winning was, for me now is, impacting lives, helping somebody else out. You feel me? Helping my family out. I ain't got no kids, nothing like that, but helping my mama, my uncles, my little cousins, you feel me? Helping whoever I can out, my God, my cousin, whatever, like helping them out, impacting lives, but also just being a good person in general. I'm a big believer in karma. Like I don't play with the karma. I'm trying to tell you, I don't play with her. Like, so I'm trying to do good to everybody I meet, simply. Because I believe whatever you give out them blessings come back in tenfold. And that's how my life has been. I've been getting a million blessings, like, just because I've always been blessing others. And my definition of winning is, if I can help others, help my family, impact lives, then I'm doing good. I'm not hungry. I'm not out here beefing with whoever. If somebody got some beef with me, they got beef with me. I don't know. I can't even tell you who they is. You feel me? But I'm not in all of that. Like that, I ain't trying to, like, man, look, I'm cool. Like I am not struggling. I'm all right. You feel me? And that's winning to me. You feel me? It's not based on what job I got. It ain't based on how many shoes I got. It ain't based on, if I got some jewelry, what type of jewelry I got. Like, I'm not. Those things are just things to have, some stuff to like. So I don't even wear these shoes. Like, just being real with y'all though. Like, I didn't go outside for real. I'd be in the house, watch TV. Like, I'll be chilling. Like, but just being honest with y'all, like, winning is something that has to come from within. For the males, bro, we gotta start learning how to touch into that feminine side. And I know we don't want to, because dudes, y'all scared of being soft. Like, that's gonna make y'all weak. And then weak signals danger for y'all. Like, somebody about to come get you. Like, man, bro, dude, be you, bro. Like, at the end of the day, we can't help that we all got feminine energy inside of us. You feel me? Like I said, self-development, that's intimacy. Intimacy is seen as like something that's feminine. Oh, that's feminine, bro. I can't be intimate. I can't be sweet. I can't be nice. Man, go on with that, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, the biggest macho man I seen, bro. I was in Ghana, big cock diesel dude. Like, looked like he just carried bricks for a living, but he cared about his community. Simply, had him a wife, had some kids, and he cared about all the kids in the community, all the wives in the community, all the husbands in the community. He cared about everybody. Everybody was a big happy family. Ain't do nothing wrong with nobody. Ain't cuss nobody out. Ain't had to be rude. None of that. Like, big macho cock diesel dude. So y'all put on this macho front for no reason. Like, you look stupid, bro. You ain't doing nothing but damaging yourself more because you don't want to tap into that feminine side of you. Nobody telling you to go out here and pick up roses and flowers and go dancing with a tutu on. We just telling you to tap into the side of you that's going to allow you to grow, allow you to see what's really valuable in life, allow you to care about yourself, your family, your friends, and everybody else. That's all we telling you, because that's going to benefit you. Seriously. That's the problem with a lot of guys. Y'all don't want to tap into that side. Y'all just want to project this masculine side, which women, y'all got that masculine side as well. We all have both sides in us. The person who's winning is the person that can balance both of those evenly, equally. That's somebody that's winning, because you understand your emotions. You understand how you are viewed in the world. You understand how to carry yourself in the world. You understand life basically at that point when you can balance both of those. Yin and yang, you can balance it. That's when you winning. Simply, like, I can't even stress that enough. That's winning right there. Being able to balance those two and take yourself farther in life. It isn't about, bro, what you doing and all that, man. It's not, man. Like, cause you can easily lose a job. We seen this in COVID. People been lost jobs left and right. Easily. They could easily be up and winning and say, God diggly dog, like, I am not winning no more. Bro, And I want to go back to Ghana. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Because in Ghana, money wasn't around like that. So to them, community was everything. And that's literally what, think about it. We invented the dollar. We invented all of this. We, people, you feel me? Community should be the center of it all. Love for one another, care for one another. You feel me? Having that genuine care for somebody else. Not saying you should, go kiss their feet and all that. Like, no, just genuinely caring about seeing the next person do well. You feel me? Having that care that you got for yourself for the next person, bro. Balancing that feminine energy with your masculine energy. That's winning. Oh yeah. All right, we at 26 minutes. I done been talking too long. I try to keep it under 20 minutes, but we got to learn to balance that feminine with that masculine side and remove our definition of winning from these external, tangible, monetary, worthless objects, to be honest with you. Take those things away from what your definition of winning in life is. Because you can ask the richest men, they always say, money don't make you happy. That's a saying that's been around before I was born. And that can be one of the truest statements on earth. Like, yeah, money can add to your life. Money can put you in a different position. Yes, you are definitely right. But if you are not right within, that you're not going to know how to manage that money. You're not going to know how to use that money. You're not going to know what to do with that. So then it's not going to propel or fuel your life how you want it to fuel your life, because you're not set up right. When you set up right, then you can have $2 and still feel like you on top of the world. And then when you get more, you're really gonna be on top of the world, because you know how to manage, you know how to use it, you know how to help others. So the blessings coming back. You feel me? All of that giving positivity out in the world, you're gonna receive it back. I'm a big believer in that. If you don't believe that, that's on you. Like, each his own. But you gotta, like I said, rethink y'all definitions of winning, man. It's 2021. Some of y'all, we ain't doing nothing but getting older each day, each second, each minute, each hour, whatever. We getting older. So you definitely want to get to a position where you can build that internal foundation. I done had a video about this before. Building that foundation. Your foundation of what's going to give you that aspect of winning in life. Build that, and then you're going to see the fruit from the seeds you done sowed. You're going to see it. But I love y'all, man. I got to get off of here. I've been talking for too long. Got work to do, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I love y'all, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Do the whole 9. Stay tuned, man. I'm coming back with some more heat next week. You heard me. But nah, stay good, man. I love y'all, bro. Reach out if you need some. Like, comment, share, subscribe again. But let's make a difference, man. Really, let's do it. I'm on board. I hope y'all on board. Let's get it.